Have you ever pondered the secret sauce behind a successful salesperson? What is it that sets them apart from the crowd? Is it their charisma that draws people in, their way of speaking, or perhaps a touch of allure that makes them irresistible? Or could it be something deeper, something more profound that goes beyond the superficial? Could it be the way they spin the narrative, the manner in which they captivate their audience, the magic of their storytelling, perhaps? It is their keen ability to understand the needs of their customers. They have a knack for making you feel like you're the only person in the room, capturing your attention and making you feel understood. Or maybe it's their high energy, their infectious enthusiasm, and the passion they exude when talking about their product. They get you excited about what they're selling, making you want to be part of whatever it is they're offering. It could be their persistence, their resilience in the face of rejection, their unwavering belief in what they sell, and their relentless pursuit to close a deal. They never seem to take no for an answer, always finding a way to circle back and make a better pitch. But perhaps most importantly, it is their ability to build lasting relationships. The most successful salespeople are not transaction-oriented. They build connections that last. They make customers feel valued, appreciated, and special. They are always there for their clients, always willing to go the extra mile. Today we'll demystify the art of sales and arm you with practical tips and strategies to master it. Let's dive right into the world of sales, an intricate universe where the essential elements of communication, comprehension, and the art of persuasion beautifully intersect. This is not a world dominated by just words, it's much more than that. It's not a competition about who can dominate the conversation with their speech, but rather who can engage in active the most. In sales, the act of listening is much more than a mere courtesy. It's a powerful tool, a secret weapon, if you will. An active listener holds the power to not only hear but understand, to dive deep into the words, the context, and the subtext. By actively listening, you can decode your prospect's needs, their desires, and even pain points. You can gather valuable insights about their wants, preferences, and expectations. This allows you to customize your pitch to make it as relevant and as enticing as possible. The key to success in sales is not just to listen, to exhibit active listening. To be an active listener is to invite your prospects to open up, to share their thoughts, their ideas, their vision. By doing so, you create an environment of trust and understanding where your prospects feel heard and valued. And in this space, sales happen. So tip number 1, be an active listener. Invite your prospects to share their thoughts and make sure to listen more than you speak. Next, we traverse into the fascinating realm of the art of questioning. In the dynamic world of sales, understanding the intricacies of this art form is of utmost importance. Not every person knows how to use this tool effectively, but it is, in fact, a skill that can be honed and sharpened with practice. To shed some light on this, we need to start with the basics. The first crucial aspect is learning to ask insightful questions. Insightful questions are those that spark contemplation in the answerer's mind, which in turn yields a bounty of useful information. These questions are not simply about facts or data, they are about understanding thought processes and unearthing hidden perspectives. The second aspect is the ability to ask open-ended questions. These questions are like gateways that open up conversations and discussions. They're not tied down by a yes or no answer, rather they invite the prospect to share their experiences, opinions, ideas, and much more. This helps you to dig deeper into your prospect's needs and challenges. The art of questioning is not just for gaining information, it's about positioning your product or service as the solution to the client's needs. It's about taking the gleaned and turning it into a strategy, constructing your product or service as the answer to the puzzle. After all this, you may feel overwhelmed, but don't fret. Here's tip number 2. The key to success in sales is not just knowing how to sell, but mastering the art of questioning. Now, we delve into the art of persuasion. Persuasion in the realm of sales is a misunderstood concept. It does not equate or deceiving your potential clients. It's far from that. Instead, it's about presenting your product or service in a light that truly projects its worth and aligns perfectly with the needs of your potential customers. The art of persuasion is deeply rooted in the psychology of the human mind. It's about understanding what drives your prospects and presenting your product or service in a way that taps into those drivers. about connecting with your prospect on an emotional level, understanding their wants, needs, and pain points, and presenting your product or service as a solution. It's about painting a picture of a future where their lives are made better by your product or service. It's about showcasing the value of what you're selling in a genuine and honest way, allowing your prospect to see the benefits for themselves. The essence of persuasion in sales is not about trickery or deception, but about connection, understanding, and most importantly, honesty. And therein lies the key. The third tip for excelling in sales is to persuade, but with integrity. Successful persuasion comes from a place of honesty and sincerity, not from manipulation or deception. It's about helping your prospects see the value of your offering, not tricking them into a sale. Remember, transparency and honesty always win in the long run. So tip number 3 is to persuade with integrity. Let's not forget about the importance of building relationships. This is a critical cornerstone in the vast, complex world of sales. It's not just about the transaction, it's about the connection, the interaction, and the mutual respect that's built over time. Now, you see, sales is an art, a craft that goes beyond the simple exchange of goods or services for money. It's about understanding your prospect, their needs, their wants, their fears, and their aspirations. It's about showing empathy, proving you're not just another salesperson trying to make a quick dollar, but a partner, a confidant, someone who's there to help them find the best solution for their unique needs. Sales is a dance between two parties, a dance of negotiation and understanding, of give and take. It's a delicate balancing act that requires finesse, tact, and a keen understanding of human psychology. So, when we talk about sales, it's important to remember that it's not just a one-time transaction. It's a process, a journey, if you will. It's about building trust, rapport, and a solid foundation. It's about showing your prospects that you're not just in it for the money, but genuinely care about their well-being and success. With each interaction, each conversation, each meeting, you're not just selling a product or service, you're strengthening a relationship. That's why, as we venture into the realm of sales tips, tip number 4 is to prioritize relationship building. It's not just about making the sale, it's about making a connection that could last a lifetime. Lastly, always remember that sales is a numbers game. This is a truth universally acknowledged within the sales industry. The fundamental principle, the core concept, the absolute bottom line is that the process of sales is undeniably, inextricably linked to the manipulation and understanding of numbers. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Picture for a moment a bustling marketplace. Traders are hawking their wares, customers are haggling, money is changing hands. At the end of the day, the trader with the most customers, the one who reached out to the most prospects, is the one who walks away with his pockets filled. This is the essence, the embodiment of the numbers game in sales. It's not necessarily about having the best product or the cheapest prices. It's about reaching out again and again to as many potential clients as you can. This brings us to the concept of likelihood. The more prospects you reach out to, the more likely you are to close deals. It's practically a law of averages. If you reach out to 10 people, maybe one will buy. Reach out to 100, 10 may buy. Reach out to 1,000, and who knows how many deals you could close. In the world of sales, your prospects are your lifeline. They're your potential income source. They're your foothold in the marketplace. That's why it's absolutely critical to keep your pipeline filled, to constantly be seeking out new prospects, new opportunities. So, tip number 5 is to keep your sales pipeline filled. Don't let it deplete. Constantly replenish it, nurture it, watch it grow, because in the end, sales is a numbers game, and the more numbers you have on your side, the better. To summarize, mastering sales involves being an active listener, asking insightful questions, persuading with integrity, building relationships, and keeping your sales pipeline filled. With these tips in your arsenal, you are well on your way to becoming a successful salesperson. Remember, sales is not just about closing deals. It's about solving problems and building relationships. And with these strategies, you're not just selling a product or service, you're offering a solution. Now, go out there and conquer the world of sales.